What's up, guys? My name's Kenny, and I hope you're all feeling good today. This is Pips for Sunday, August 31st. Leave a comment on the video. Let me know how you guys did on this one. Also, leave a like on the video if you want to see more of this. All right, we're going to start with the easy one. We will do all three difficulty levels. Here we go. Easy one. Okay, we have two equals regions, so they both have to be the same number. This is a 10 region, which means that the sum of these two has to add up to 10. So what are the ways that we can add up to 10? Well, 5 and 5 equals 10, 6 and 4 also equals 10, but we don't have any 4s on this one today, so it's definitely going to be 5 and 5. So since it's going to be 5 and 5, the question is, does it go 5, 6 right here or 5, 6 on the other side? We can't put the 5, 6 over here because we don't have another 6 to go in this equal sign, so the 5, 6 has to go right there. That means our other 5 goes right here, which means that this equal region is going to be our 2s, so we can go ahead and put the other 2 in there like that. That means this equal region has to have the 1 in it, so they're both 1s, and there we go. Easy puzzle is done. Nice little warm-up. That was super, super easy. Yeah, I can definitely tell that some days the easy ones, there is a difference in the difficulty level for them, and this one was like an easy one. So, I mean, they're all easy, but I feel like we had one a couple days ago that I thought was really tough for being an easy one. So anyway, moving on, we got the medium puzzle next. All right. Ooh, this is interesting that we have most of them being greater than. So we have greater than 4 here, greater than 6 here, and greater than 6 there. We also have an equal sign. Okay, this is very unique because I feel like most of the puzzles that we have always have some regions that have a sum in them. And this one, there's not sums, there's just a greater than, which means that there's multiple possibilities. So that, for example, this greater than 4 could be a 5 or a 6. So we do have a 6 here, we do have a 4 here. We do have an equal sign there. There's an equal region, so 2 of these have to be the same. So we have 2 1s, we have 2 4s. So for example, if that region was the 4, then this could be 6 4 here. Or excuse me, 5 4, I meant to say. It could also be the 6 there and have a 1 go into this equal region, and then we could have a 1 in there with a 2 here. Not have to be greater than 6. Well, hold on. Because we have so many low digits, right? 1 1 and 0 here. In order to get greater than 6, it needs to be like at least 5 2. Or 4 3. So okay, so if we had a 4 in any of these greater than 6 regions, we would need another number to be at least 3 or greater. So you can't do that. You can't put a 4 in either of these greater than 6 regions because like, while we do have a 6, it could be 6 and 4 in a region to be greater than 6. The problem with that is then we would have no 6 or 5 to go in this greater than 4 over here. So because of that, I do believe that our 4s are going to go down here in this equal sign. So I'm going to go and put this 5 4 right there, and I'm going to make this 4 0 like that. No, that doesn't work. No, that doesn't work because this one would have to be greater than 6. Okay. So then where are our 4s going? Maybe one of the 4s... Oh, wow. I actually got confused on this one. Okay. I thought that must have been right. So, okay. What are the other ways to add up to above 6? I'm not reading this wrong, am I? No. They're all greater than signs. I know the first time I played this game, I misread the less than sign as a greater than sign. So I'm like extra careful to make sure I'm reading them correctly. So the other ways to add up more than 6 would be, if it's not 4 and 3 or more, it would have to be like 6 and 1 or 5 and 2. Wait a minute. Wait, how is that possible, actually? Hold on, I'm actually confused on how this one works, because we can't put a 4 in these greater than 6s, unless I'm wrong. we can't, like, even if we put a single 4 in there, we would need this other number to be at least a 4. Well, oh, it could be 2 4s. No, that's what it is. One of them is 2 4s. Gosh, I'm so stupid. Ah, man, one of those. Okay, one of the greater than 6's regions is 2 4s. I don't know why that completely slipped my mind. I literally thought it has to be greater than 3, and the only I thought the only numbers we have that are greater than 3 are 6 and 5 because we don't have any 3s on there. I forgot it could be both of the 4s. I'm so stupid. Okay, so that's what it has to be. Now the question is which region is 2 4s? That means one of our other regions is either 6 and 1 or, well, it could be 6 and 2 or 5 and 2. Okay, it looks like it's gonna go like this: 4 and 5, 4 and 5, 6 and 1, 1 and 2. I mean, like, now that I see that, I mean, I just put it all in there. But, like, it was a little bit complicated. I mean, like, literally only 4 dominoes. They only gave us 4 dominoes. This was a medium puzzle. And then it actually gave me a little bit of a problem. Because, like, there was no, like, true, like, this number. Yeah, there was no, like, simple, like, sum, right? Because a lot of times they give you a really easy starting point. Like, a region with 2 numbers that has to equal 0, or a region with 2 numbers that has to equal 12. So a region with 2 numbers that has to equal 0 means they're both 0. If it has to equal 12, then they're both 6s. If it's 11, it's a 5 and a 6. If it's 1, it's a 0 and a 1. See, all of those are like really, really easy starting points. This one didn't give you a very straightforward starting point. And yeah, no, I just completely... I was confused on this one, and even here at the end, I wasn't really sure how this was gonna work. I guess once you know that the 4s don't go in the equals sign area, that means, okay, yeah, that's how you might do this one. Once you know the 4s can't go in the equal sign area, that means that it has to be the 1s. Yeah, I suppose it has to, right? Because there's no other number on here there's 2 of. Okay, that could have been a lot easier for me, I suppose, but I went down the wrong path at first. I really did. I confused myself. All right, guys, let's move on to the hard puzzle. All right, we spent way too long on that medium one. That's all right. All right, guys, we gotta go over here to this region thing, and I'm gonna move this up here. We're gonna zoom out, zoom in. I don't know what we're doing here. Well, I could... Nah, maybe it's fine, actually. Maybe we can just zoom in. No. No. Hold on a minute. If we move this over here, and then we move this up here, although that's not in the right spot. This needs to hold on, where is it at? Oh, right, because I'm not showing this. I see. I need to show this on the screen. And then, oh, I'm so sorry. This is not a quick thing for me to do. Now this, we make bigger. We put it right here. Look at that. Look at how beautiful this is. Hold on. No, you stay in place. This hello? Okay. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. Okay. All right. all right. So, now that we got that all set up, my timer is at 147. Okay. So here, okay, so this is a great example of like, it gives you a couple of starting points. Number one, this 24 region here has 4 numbers in it. One of them has to be a 6. In fact, this 5 we know has to be a 5, 6. Like there's literally nothing else that this can be, right? Because this 5 needs to connect to this one and that tile as well. Do we call them tiles, squares? What do we call them? You know, I don't know. Okay, this one has to be a 0, and we have a 0, 1, and a 0, 4. So the question is, can it be 0, 4, and 0, 1? Yeah, it can be either one. So we don't know which one goes up there, but we know that there's only 2 options, 0. Well, down here as well. Down here there's another 0. So this is where our 2 zeros go. The question is, in what order? So we need 5 of the same number here. So do we have 5 ones? 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 4 ones. So that means that the 1 cannot go right here because we only have 4 ones. Therefore, this 0 tile needs to, or domino tile, whatever they're called. This 0 one has to go up here, which means that this other 0 has to go down here, which means that this, by automatically, this equal region with 5 numbers that need to go in it has to be the 4s. And we can also say that this double 4 has to go right here because it can't go anywhere else. If it does go anywhere else, then it's not allowing you to put anything in that spot right there. So we have to put it right there. Oh, but do we have an... never mind. Wait a minute. No, did I do this wrong? Oh, no, I'm dumb. Okay. I was like, oh, but then we need another 4, 4 right here because this one's 4. But no. I'm so stupid. This is a sum. It's not a single spot right there. There's 2 spots right there. So we need 2 different digits right there. So one of them is going to be, well, hold on a minute. It has to be a 4, 2 right there. No, it could be a 4, 3. Yeah, it can be a 4, 3 because we're not going to use up all the ones. Speaking of the ones, this one has to be a double 1 because that's the only way you can get a 1 in this section over here is by putting a double 1 in right there. Okay, so now the hard part is probably going to be this 13 because this is it's a weird number. 2, 3, 4. It needs 5 different digits in it. We have a 4, 3 and a 4, 6. Okay. Is it possible for this to be a 4, 6? Because 13 minus 6 would be 7. So 4 digits adding up to 7 seems doable. Although without any zeros or ones, actually, that's gonna be weird. I guess there could be a 1. It could be this one. There could be 1, 1 in there. Okay, so if we imagine that this is a 4, 6, so that would mean that we need to get to 7 with 4 numbers. We can only have 1, 1. So that would mean that 7 minus 1 is 6. So that means that we would have 4 digits left that need to all be at least 2, which is 8. So no, it can't be the 4, 6 there by that math. So, oh, but we still have a 4, 2 and a 4, 3. Okay, never mind. Now this is just ridiculously impossible. We can put the 6, 6 here, though. And that would mean that this 6, 4 has to go here. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess now we're forcing there to be a 4 in this 13 region. So because we're forcing the 4 into the 13 region, okay, so this could still be the 4, 3 here because it could be 3 and 1. Actually, this seems very likely 3 and 1 to make 4. We could do 4 and 2 to make. In fact, I wonder if there's 2 different solutions to this because then you'd be putting a 2, 2 in here, which seems like the same thing. But the question is, would putting a 4, 3 in this mess this up? We could always put a 1 in here, up here. Or a 2. It could be either one. But that 2, 1 might not have to go there. The 2, 1 could go on here. Well, no, it can't. No, it literally can't because there needs to be a domino going horizontally right here. What about the 3, 3? Maybe the 3, 3 has to go up there. Okay, let's do some math then. We have to do math. So 13 minus 4 is 9. 9. There needs to be a 3. Actually, Actually, where can the 3-3 go? Either the... Did I mess... Hold on a minute. I can't complete this like this. What did I do wrong? Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. I had no idea there was a square right here. Underneath this 24 and the 5, I literally, that was invisible to me. Oh my god. I am blind. Oh, wow. I was wondering, I was like, you can't, there's not, I was only looking at this other stuff up here, and I was like, you can't fit in all 5 of these tiles, or these dominoes. I keep calling them tiles. I can't believe it. It blended in so well. Also, for me, it's a little bit more zoomed out than what you guys see. Wow. All right, guys. Well, now that we know that there can be a 4 that goes this way, I've been talking this whole time about putting something up here into that. Man, okay, that changes things now. That really changes things. I gotta rethink everything, even though I'm still not sure what to do about this 13 region. So can you put a 6? Can you put 6 in there? 13 minus 10. You'd need a 2 and a 1. Yeah, you can. You can put the 3-3 in there. You might even have to. I don't know if you have to, but I know you can. So I don't know if there's another way to solve this, but I'm pretty sure you can solve it like this. And then, because this is 10, so we need 3 here. So we are gonna need the 1. So we could just go like this. Okay. So putting the 2-2 in there should bring me to 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. This should work, right? 2 is 4. Okay, I want to check real quick because I know this would end it for me, but before we submit it, I'm actually going to take these out and see if it's possible to put the 3-3 right here. I probably need to take these out. Like if we went 4-3 here, 1-2 here, this would be 4 now. Instead of 2-2, it would be 1-3. So this is 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, plus 2-2. Yeah, this is possible. So there's 2 different ways to do it. Okay. See, I was trying to figure that out. If there was only one solution to this, that makes it a lot trickier. But since like, because like I wasn't sure what to do here. I wasn't sure if the 4-2 goes over here or the 4-3 goes over here and the 4-2 goes up here. I thought because we had the 1-2 domino, I was starting to think because we had the 1-2 domino that maybe there was multiple ways to solve this. Yeah, because we had the 1-2 domino, we had the 4-2 and the 4-3. It just like I didn't do the calculations, but I had some sort of an intuition that like the way the math would work out is that you could like flip the dominoes around the 1 and 2 and like it would work either way. But that's interesting though. So it would have worked unless I did my math wrong. The 3-3 would have worked right there where the 2-2 is. And 4-2, because I just put that in and everything looked good. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's 2 ways to do this. All right. Well, I can't believe I didn't even see that there was this spot right here to put it. I completely, it just, maybe because these numbers are sticking out over it, it blended in a little too much for me. But I don't know. I saw this other one. Well, this one has a border around it. I don't know why I didn't see it. Man, okay, this was weird. It was very tricky. I was trying to solve these ones very quickly, by the way. Like, I'm trying to explain to you guys my thought process, and that takes me a second. But, like, I'm trying to go through these relatively quickly, and now it still turned out to have a 20-minute video. So, I don't know, guys. I mean, I try to go through them fast, but that medium one I got confused on. So, anyway, fun. I do like this game. I like this game a lot. It's a little puzzle for the brain. It's very satisfying. A little bit of math, but I love math. So anyway, guys, appreciate you watching. Hit that like button if you want to see more of this. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time.